Yo, what up? It is the 18th of June, 2024. It is currently 7:41 p.m. on a Tuesday. And, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's always what I say. I always say and, but if I don't have anything to lead into, then it's not a very good, transition. I'll say in terms of my recovery, I'm going pretty well. I'm able to eat relatively normal food. It's mostly just I gotta keep stuff in the center of my mouth because there's still, like, stitches and stuff. But, you know, it's going alright. It's fine. I believe I've got, like, a prescribed medicine, and it just, like, the prescription is literally just have this until you're out of it, and then, assuming, you know, you run out of it, then you'll probably be done. And I'm like, I think I've got 3 days left of it, including today. So, you know, we're getting near the end. Oh, I'm getting near the end. You're not doing anything. So yeah, getting near the end of it. Which, I mean, at least the end of needing those antibiotics. I guess it won't just magically go away the next day. I think I talked about that already. Don't you think you could make your house a little more cute? Or that's just me forcing my opinion? Is that based off of furniture things? No, cute isn't a category, I don't think. Interesting. Cube, get out of the way. I'm trying to water this flower. Yeah, but I mean, hopefully... My main thing is, like, not having to take stuff like the antibiotic and using mouthwash, which I find very, I was gonna say, yeah, I guess uncomfortable. And, like, you know, because otherwise it's pretty normal now. I've got something to say, okay, so listen up. It's all fine and good that the population of Mateiio is growing, but going into people's pads and rummaging through their stuff is not cool. I wasn't aware of anyone doing that, Peewee. Making something into nothing. I feel like it's kind of a thing where, like, you know, people are suspicious of others because they themselves are doing certain things. I can keep my eye out on Peewee. He might be up to something. But yeah, so I think I'm going okay. I am going okay. I think I'm gonna be all good. And I mean, I guess the process didn't end up being maybe as nightmarish as I was thinking it was going into it. It still had some moments, but I guess, yeah, relatively my experience has been alright. And I'm glad that I, you know, had it done because now I don't have annoying wisdom teeth in my mouth anymore. Granted, right now I have annoying stitches instead, but still, it's good. I didn't get any side effects. I don't know how long it will take for me to stop talking about it because it's really the only notable thing that's been happening to me the past couple days because I've been taking it pretty easy. I guess we'll see. That's Monkey, I need your opinion on the mysterious gelato shirt. I think it's so cool. The shape is great, and it's both risky and tasteful. I sure would like to wear one. I'd look so good, I just know it. I don't know why I always skip the dialogue before I'm finished reading it. God, the mouthwash. I hate mouthwash. It's so... The taste it leaves in your mouth. I know you're not supposed to eat it or swallow it or whatever, and I'm not. I'm saying because you know, even if you don't swallow it, it still leaves a taste in your mouth, and it's an annoying taste. It sucks. Hey, yes, Monkey, you do a favor for your bud, right? Think you could go deliver something to Hugh's for me? As long as you can deliver it within 1 hour, that'll be fine. Okay. Sure thing, man. Yeah, but I don't know what I'm gonna do once I'm, like, I feel I'm recovered enough. I'll probably make, like, a resume and start working, maybe. I mean, it's gonna be hard to get myself motivated enough to do that, because, you know, that requires a bit of, you know, discipline, I suppose, to go through with something like that. But it would be good. I also want to start driving as well, because I haven't been... I have my learners, but I haven't started driving. Wow. You got a cool shirt. A bad plaid shirt. Yeah, so something or other. I mean, I don't know if I want to start driving or start working first. I mean, I could do both at the same time, but I don't want to overwhelm myself. Hugh liked it. When I don't work out, I'm not going to start working out anytime soon. I should, but of all the things for me to start doing, I'd rather be at least able to drive places on my own before I start working out. Is that a mosquito I hear? Yes. God. I mean, I wouldn't mind working out. It's just I don't know. It's not in the pipeline, I suppose, at the moment. Plus, you know, what do you pay? You pay for a gym membership. It's not exactly. It's not a thing that you can just go out and do. And I've got my uni for next semester. There's like a system where you plan your enrollment. It's like a thing where you select your preferred like lists of like what you want to do in your preference order, except it's not like a priority thing. It's literally just you set your preferences, and then I guess they randomly assign the classes based off your preference order and what's available and stuff like that. So, assuming that goes through, my schedule will be, I think, only 2 days of me actually going to, you know, like going in to places, assuming that I do all my lectures online, which I usually do because can't be bothered. So yeah, that if that works out, then that could be very good for, I don't know, just giving me spare time and also giving me maybe a better work-life balance, giving me more time if I decide going into part-time work. Teehee, look at me. Like, what do you think? I look super beautiful, don't I? No comment. Also, she didn't put my orange chair up yet for display. Yes, but the month of July, it's got some stuff planned, and I guess this month still isn't over yet either. In fact, it's only, well, it's not halfway, I guess. I don't know what percentage of the month we're through. I guess 15, over 50%, I'll say that much. Doo-doo. Man, I keep sniffing. I guess I haven't been taking my nasal spray. I took it this morning, though. So I'm going to start taking it again regularly. I probably was safe to for, you know, most days, but I guess I both played it safe and also kind of just forgot because there were other things that were more at hand, I suppose. But generally, I've been pretty good with hay fever, though. My hay fever used to be absolutely horrible, and it's still... I think my worst months for it is winter, because in previous months I wasn't getting it at all, but now coming into winter, like, even though when I was using nasal spray, I was still having days with, like, some pretty bad hay fever. So, I'm thinking, yeah, that winter's definitely my worst set of months. Because I would almost think spring because of, like, pollen, but it wasn't that bad. Hey, I'm trying to... oh, wait, actually, I haven't been through spring yet, have I? I'm so bad with, I'm so bad with, with seasons, because the hemispheres and all that shit. So, no, I haven't been through spring yet, so who knows? Could be bad. I'm trying to track down some swank new pink furniture. Would you like to help? It'd be more fun that way. Sure, I'll find some pink furniture for you. Yeah, but I'm excited for what's to come, I guess, in my near future once I'm done with this stupid, toothness. Toothness is what it's called. I would like to start working. Like, I want to do... I don't know. I feel like when I'm not, like, at school, like, when I'm, you know, on holiday from school, I always feel very, not useless, but I don't know. I always feel like I'm... Like, I think I have a part of me that needs to be productive, but at the same time, I'm also very averse to working unless I'm forced to do it. Pango's still sick. So I feel like having something that gets me, like, doing something is good for me, because, I don't know, when I just sit around all day, like, I don't feel very relaxed when I come to the end of a day where I've just done basically nothing, because I've done nothing. I feel like I've wasted it, you know? I don't know how relatable that is. That feeling is probably different when you do work, and then those rarer days off are more, I guess, fulfilling. But I don't know. The time just, like, washes by. It's the same thing when I'm on just school holidays in general. Like, when I'm off from uni, it's like... I had, I think, a 3-month break from my second uni semester last year, my first uni semester this year, and it was like... didn't really do anything. And, like, sure, it was good getting a break, but it just didn't feel very, I guess, fulfilling to me. Which, I mean, I guess it's not supposed to, right? It's supposed to be, you know, time off. But I think I'm very, I don't know, I wouldn't say self-critical, but I want to, in some ways, I want to have it, like, I like, when I end a day, and I've done a lot of things in it, even if it's, like, basic things, like doing the laundry and getting up at a reasonable time and all that stuff, like, pretty, you know, standard whatever stuff, but stuff that you wouldn't be expected to do as much when you're on break. When I get to the end of the day and I've done stuff like that, I feel very fulfilled, so, I don't know. I feel like if I have a thing that I'm doing, then, that'd be good. And plus, with kind of work, like, I can't imagine it'd be too bad at it. I can be kind of bad with receiving instructions sometimes. Like, I don't know why. Like, I listen, but sometimes I just don't get it in certain spots. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd you know, try my best. I wouldn't be very good at talking with customers, though, probably, or, like, any sort of, whoever I'm servicing. But, like, if I can just, like, walk into a building and then place objects into their designated places for, like, 6 hours, sure, you know? Like, it sounds monotonous, but that's the kind of thing that I can do. Dare I even say it's sort of like a video game in the sense that it's very, repetitive, but also very, like, I don't know, it's kind of gamey sounding. Not that I'm saying that working is like video games, because obviously it's a lot less fun than that. Is there a pink stereo, I wonder? Because I want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. I want to get Marina a pink thing that plays music. In fact, let me look. How much pink furniture is there? Let's see, there's the lovely... Oh, okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's see, cradle. Lovely furniture, obviously. But... That's not what I'm looking for. Lovely table, lovely vanity. The flamingos. I already gave her a flamingo. Pink box. I can't see what that is. What is that? A plum bonsai. Maybe I'll get her a bonsai. Where is that? Number 390? Yeah? Oh, yes. Oh yeah, that's like a cool little, almost like a cherry blossom, a bit of a bonsai. Maybe I could work the same job that Timmy and Tommy do. Yeah, but oh wait, actually I need to order the gelato shot as well. Oh, I'm talking to Timmy now, for some reason. But yeah, the idea of being independent, though, is, I don't like being a sponge, I guess, I don't know. Like, pretty much I'd say most of my, issues with productivity are all just motivation-based. Like, if if the way life worked was that you just got placed in a room and you couldn't leave the room until you did a specific task, then I would get a ton of stuff done. But that's not how the world works. You have to, you know, you have to do something because either you choose to do it or because, I mean, yeah, I guess usually, yeah, you choose to do it with the time that you're given, which I'm not very good at doing. I guess I have a little bit of like, is it analysis paralysis where you've got a lot of choices? Like, I'm not good with making choices. I'm not good with projecting the future in terms of like I think my first thought when thinking into the future is thinking like being overwhelmed and thinking about how much it entails, like thinking about, oh well, I'll have to work at some point, I'll have to drive at some point, but like, my brain just assumes I do all of that stuff at once, which obviously I wouldn't, but that's just how my brain perceives it. Do you think this is a good time of day to catch the moth? Yes? I'm pretty sure it's just past 7 p.m. Gotcha, thanks for the knowledge, but even if I catch one, I'm not giving it to you. Don't you understand? My livelihood depends on this. Cool. I didn't think he could give me a moth even if he wanted to, so... Yeah, but even with this series, like, I like doing this. I mean, on some days I'm like, just want to get it over with, but I like sitting there, and I like playing this game. But it's like very much a thing where, because I can do it later, typically I do it later. Which is why so often I'm playing at pretty much the latest I possibly can while still being able to check for the stores. And even in general, I just like, it takes me a while to decide to go to sleep because I don't want to waste a day, because if I'm awake longer, then, I get more done, even though, you end up not actually getting anything more done, but you're just awake for longer. Which makes me wake up later, and that makes my morning worse because I barely even have a morning. And I like having a morning. Like, at the very least, I'd like to wake up at like 10 a.m. every day. That's a fine enough mark for me. I don't want to wake up at anything earlier than that is a little bit much for me. But yeah, I guess the road to hell is paved with good intentions and all that. So like, yeah, sure, it's nice that I feel this way, but it's another thing to do it. I mean, there was one point when I was using Pokemon Sleep, I remember. That was earlier this year, and I was talking about that, but that game is very not good for getting me to sleep. It's very, controlling, I guess. It's very, it made me kind of anxious. It made me overthink the sleeping process a little bit too much, which I don't think is good for you. Anyway, care for a cup of Java to pick you up? It's 200 bells. What pen would you like? Usual? Whatever you say. One up comes one up cup of your favorite blend spoon. There we go. The perfect temperature to bring in the flavor. 176 degrees. One fresh brewed cup. Drink up. Thanks, I will. Ah, it has a rich, earthy scent that warms my entire body. Thanks. I also should mention that as of now, it is 4 hours from Nintendo Direct. I guess I won't talk about it too much. I've talked about Directs before, like how I don't set very high expectations. Not because I don't think they're going to be good, because I just don't... oh wait, I need to get medicine for Pango and sell the fossils. Okay, we've got a little bit extra time. No, it's not because I don't think they're going to be good. I usually, I have a positive impression coming out of Directs, but mainly the reason for that is because I set my expectations low. I don't predict a particular thing usually, or at the very least, if I predict a particular thing, I either predict it knowing that it's either not going to be true or setting a low expectation so that it's not that, like, unreasonable of a prediction to make in the first place. But, like, yeah, I don't. But anyway, I guess, I'm excited for it. I like seeing stuff being announced. I don't know, it's just fun to watch them play out. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they show off. I don't think it's going to be anything insane because the Switch 2 is definitely on the horizon. So I'm expecting a lot of remakes, a lot of, like, ports, like, late ports of third-party stuff. A lot of to-be-expected things. I don't think I'm going to be very surprised. And I don't mind that. I don't think every Direct has to be a huge thing, and I think that's where most people get it kind of wrong. Or at least, I guess there's no wrong way to do it, right? But personally, I forgot to give medicine to Pango, which is a personal statement. But personally, you could either, like, if you could set it low or set it high. Why not set it low? Setting it high is just, you're turning the act of waiting for it into an exciting thing, which I don't think is good for you. But I don't know, it's a self-control thing. People aren't good at that, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, good job, Pango. So yeah, I guess I'll probably talk about any of the announcements tomorrow. If there's anything to talk about. Maybe an Animal Crossing thing. I wouldn't expect it, but you never know. And that's also another thing I get for... I've brought more game franchises into my repertoire, my palette, I guess. So I've got more things to be excited for. Pretty much any major Nintendo franchise I'd be excited for if it got a new entry or some sort of announcement. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be pleased in some regard, but like I said, not expecting much, just because that's how I roll. But yeah, that's going to be about it for today. Hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling even better. I'm still feeling pretty good today, so yeah. So, going to be it for today. Did I forget anything now? Let's see, talk to Hugh, Marina, Peewee, Antonio, Pango, Tangy, Buck, and I gave Pango medicine. Yeah, okay, well that's going to be it for today.